do think that Mr. Kennedy has some good ideas, and he's certainly far more highly placed than the rest of us in terms of his influence and getting something done about it.
I have to do it every
Look,
time I
there's
put on chapstick.
so much money, so much
Yes, I do.
control
I don't
in the
have
hands
to.
of, again, big ag, big tech, big food, big medicine, and we, those of us out here on the land have sadly found complacency in the system that we're in. So I just don't know.
Quite notoriously, I would say now, Bill Gates, billionaire technocrat Bill Gates, is the largest private owner of farmland in the whole of the United States of America. When you look on at that activity, why do you think why do you think that one individual wants control of so much farmland?
In the direction that Mr. Gates moves in is very much the technocrat and very much moving away from the cycles of nature that I think are fundamental to food production. I believe that the cycles of nature, the energy cycle from the sun, the water cycle from the rain, the microbial cycle in the soil, the mineral cycle, the grazing cycle, go on and on, these cycles that have, since there's been life on Earth, have created an abundance. All that coal and oil and gas in the ground that we've been living on since World War II was the abundance of nature from the era of the dinosaur. When the cycles of nature were operating optimally and that energy was being formed and it wound up being sequestered in the ground, and we've been using it. Industrial farming is very linear, not cyclical, so the cycles of nature don't fit very well. We end up with a monoculture growing out there. And any species that's not part of the monoculture we want to produce, we look for ways to kill it. Pesticides. Side means kill, like homicide. So when I was an industrial farmer, I was raising cattle and 1585 Bermuda grass, it's a hybrid Bermuda grass, and I went to my pastures every day, and anything that was out there that was living that was not a cow or 1585 Bermuda grass, I was looking for a way to kill it, and I knew how to kill it, using the sides.
So what's different about CMA to the school I was previously attending was definitely the classroom sizes. At our previous school, it's about 25 to 30 people in my English class, and here I just have 7. So definitely the classroom sizes. The teachers care a lot more about you. You can get a lot more one-on-one time with them.
Overlapping appointments, streamlined.
And that's a very linear production model. It breaks the cycles of nature, and it does not create an abundance. Yes, I was creating beef,
Namaste.
but I went to the market, monetize, and perpetuate my operation.
Hello.
I was doing damage to my land.
How is you?
I was
Good.
creating a lot of damage that I was casting off for others to cut.
We have our water with just a microscopic amount of the greens and a small amount of creatine, microdosing. And we have a little bit of coffee, black coffee with honey and coconut milk. Very good.
Back into being in harmony with natural cycles.
And we got 3 drinks this morning. We have our lemon water with the black and the blueberry nectar. Isn't it pretty? So good.
Taught me I was farming the way that the industry said I should farm, and I felt fine about it for a long time. I did become, after 20 years, troubled by the excesses of that production model, and it caused me to move away from it. And I gotta say that I am much happier now than I ever was when I was farming industrially. I was not unhappy then, but I'm much happier now. We can talk a lot about it, but One of the things it's done is 2 of my 3 daughters elected to come back to farm with me the way I farm now. And I'm willing to bet that they would not have come back had I stayed an industrial capitalist. They would not have found that interesting.
And the letters are fading.
Fulfilling.
We got this in Canada in 2017. Yes. Hey, they took my ring and rocks. It's only fair. The boys love this thing. Robbie has been playing with it a lot. Oh shoot, he brought it out yesterday. Ooh, poem.
It had become increasingly impoverished.
That's awesome.
By the time I started making my changes here on the farm, it was pretty much a ghost town, certainly on the way to being a ghost town.
Much love, health, and peace out. Kudos. Shout out. Dab, dab. Let your backbone slip.
Mostly unemployed people residing here, older people, welfare recipients or whatever. I went from having 4 pretty much minimum wage employees
I don't want to get a Charlie horse.
5 years ago to about 170 employees today.